There are things that are written that academic knowledge cannot bring solution to, except through the flames of your rising. Satan desires to seek that he puts the flames to an end, so that the lampstand becomes obsolete. Jesus told us a spiritual principle. He said the purpose of salt is not in the color. The purpose of salt is for preservation. But if a salt loses its taste, what again shall it be salted with? So it's not about the salt, it's about the function that the salt exists to perform. So the salt exists to bring preservation and taste. So the day the salt loses the taste, there is no need for the salt to live. So also, as a lampstand that hosts the flames of God over a generation, when the flames go off, it means that there is no need for the lampstand to be alive. Are we together? We began to see that when Satan succeeds in putting the flames over the life of a man away, there are consequences, there are implications. Before I touch on that, I want you to know that nothing puts the flames over the candle like corruption. This is why you must fight loss. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fight lost. You must fight loss the same way you fight a man that comes to take your life. Because what loss takes from you is deeper than your life. It is better to die than to be alive when your flame go off. So what loss seeks to subtract from you is deeper than your natural life. Satan don't need to kill 10 billion people to waste a generation. He needs to waste one man. Satan don't need to put your brothers in chain. He need to put you in chain. Because for every territory there is a candlestick. So you don't have business with the territory. Just you have business with the candlestick. Oh, I don't know who I am talking to. My spirit told me after. Listen to me. I want to show you a scripture. Let's do the scripture before we begin to pray. Bring me back to 1 Samuel. Let's do a scripture before we begin to pray. Briefly, 1 Samuel chapter 3. 1 Samuel chapter 3. Let's do. I came this morning to pray, to press into God and to pray. 1 Samuel chapter number 3. Give me verse 15. Verse 15. Verse 15. Verse 15. Verse 15. Do you still remember I said to you last week that one of the things that Satan desires to do with every believer is that he wants you to be in church, but he wants you to know God informatively. He doesn't want you to know God experientially. And in the realm of the spirit, until you know it experientially, you have not known it. There are 3 Greek words for knowledge. The first is what is called eido, and eido, I told you, is informative knowledge. The second is what is called epignosis. Epignosis is a revealed knowledge of Christ. The exact knowledge, the revealed knowledge is called epignosis, and the last is called ginosko. Ginosko is an experiential knowledge. So it is very possible you have an accurate knowledge, the revealed knowledge of Christ, which is epignosis. It is very possible you have an informative knowledge of Christ, which is eido, but it is very possible you have not touched the reality of God, and that reality is called ginosko. So Satan wants you to be a believer, that you know all the scriptures about healing, yet you yourself, you are in sickness. Satan wants you to know all the scriptures about purity, yet you are living in fornication. You can quote 10,000 scriptures about purity. You can preach about purity, but you yourself, you are a captive of fornication. That's what Satan wants to achieve in your life.